If you are interested in what's new in the marketplace for Flight Simulator 2020 focused on new airports and airport enhancements, then this is the video for you. Let's roll the intro and then let's look at the details. This week, 8 new items. Well, 8 new items, not 100%, but also some new interesting things, I would say. The first thing is the Voyager Sim project, right? That's from our good friends from Voyager Sim. This is the TAF2 Selene Marine Base, which looks pretty awesome. This one is, I would say, a classical origin. It recalls the Greek goddess who personalized the moon Selene, her name. In Greek literally means moon, right? And it's therefore semantically analogous to Chandra and Luna. So what's so special on this one? Well, the airport is located west of the Strait of Gibraltar between Morocco and Portugal in the Atlantic Ocean, right? So the ICAO code is TAF number 2. Here's some information about the, the airport itself. It's a pretty nice airport because it's, I would say, pretty futuristic, as you can see, because we can see some screens over here. Right here we can see it. So there are some, I would say, nice things over here, right? The video shows the Atlantis Marine Base identical to the Selene Marine Base. So this is what you have, right? You can fly with ornithopters or some kind of ornithopters. This is a really military one, as it looks like, based on the things which are there. Those, I would say, vehicles or I would say almost airports. No, those helicopters, aircrafts are all static, but it looks pretty amazing, this one. Unfortunately, not that many pictures about the marine base itself, but it looks pretty cool, right? If you look at all the details, it looks cool. So if you want to fly from, I would say, kind of a James Bond, I would say, kind of airport, then this is the one which you might need to buy. You can see that below there are some more pictures, right? This is, I would say, some more pictures about the surroundings, also about the details. And you can see that they really spent some time on updating the scenery. It looks pretty cool, especially if you look at all the details, right? The gym is there, where you can say gym, the toilet is there, but also some nice, would say, details like, let's say, table tennis table, but also if you look at the bar, some drinks are over there. And if we would scroll down, we can see more, right? So there are plenty of pictures, but if you want to try it out yourself, right, you can now get it against a reduced price because it's also pretty interesting. Then the next one is from UK 2000 Scenery. It's the University of Illinois Willard Airport, Kilo Charlie Mike India. This airport has been updated already by multiple vendors, in this case by UK 2000, and this requires you to have the UK 2000 Scenery Common Library. That's the common library which you need to have. This airport, right, it's located south of Savoy in Talon Township. The airport was dedicated in 1935 and named after Arthur Cutts Willard, who served as the university's president from 1934 to 1936. So cool things are there, runways are there. I would say if we look at the screenshot, this also looks pretty nice because you can see the passengers which are waiting over there. Yeah, you can see static aircrafts, likely also maybe some ones which are moving. But based on the pictures, I do think that most of them are static. Awesome ground vehicles, right? Completely customized for the airport, which makes it, I would say, more realistic. Then hangars are also there. Based on the description, I couldn't figure out if they're really opening and closing, but I would say that that could be. And you can see that the airport is not that big, but it still is pretty interesting. As you can see, also a lot of detail on the tarmac and on the parking spots. So really nice one, University of Illinois Willard Airport. Then the next one is from Red Wing. They released the Incel Hospital Heliport, not sure if I pronounced it correctly. It's Lima Sierra Hotel India. It's in Swiss, and as the name already would say, kind of tells you, it's a heliport which can be used. It's located in the heart of Bern, right? This iconic hospital serves as a landmark for both VFR and IFR rescue helicopter pilots. There's the RNP AP, required navigation performance, authorized requirements, final for will be described soon in the manual. So there will be a manual, but it looks like that they didn't include it yet. But if it's not included, then they will include it. And it's 4K materials, only 2K on the Xbox, right? So keep that in mind. So this is how it looks like, right? So pretty nice. You can land on it with the helicopter. As mentioned already in the description of this add-on, the helicopter is not included. So don't be surprised by that. And here's some more pictures, right? So pretty nice. Then we've got Dreamscenery. They updated the trees in Philadelphia region. So what they did is they removed some trees, right? The auto-generated trees in a forest from Philadelphia. And they're now using only the photogrammetric trees for a more realistic look and better performance. And if we scroll down, that will result in this, right? So if you would compare it, I would say, with the default scenery, you can see that this one is more cleaner and also the performance is better compared to the default scenery in Flight Simulator 2020. Then it did the same thing for Phoenix and Tucson, right? Different area, same fixes, and it will result on this. I'm not gonna describe it furthermore, right? So they are now fully using the photogrammetric scenery and are not using the auto-generated trees anymore, which makes it more cleaner and better performance. And if you thought that that was enough, no, they also did the same thing for Portland. So Portland region also completely updated by Dreamscenery, which has been working really hard to get these updates out. And that makes it, I would say, a lot more pleasant to fly over this, especially because it also has a performance boost for your machine. Scrolling down, we've got more because they also did it for St. Louis, and as you already saw it, also for Seattle. They updated the scenery, they removed all the auto-generated trees and are now fully using the photogrammetric scenery, which also contains this. And that's also for the Seattle and Tacoma region, right? That also looks like this. So it's pretty clean now, so you can now use it using Flight Simulator without, let's say, having a large performance impact on your machine. And this also looks pretty nice. And that's where this video already ends. 8 new items, pretty interesting ones, some new airports, some enhanced airports, but a lot of scenery enhancements by Dreamscenery. I hope you liked it. If you're now more interested in more aircrafts or more aircraft enhancements, or maybe some missions, then have a look at the description of this video, because there are the links for those 2 videos also. Thanks for watching and hope to see you back next week.